Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our meetup tonight. We're excited to have you here. And we wanted to start these meetups just as a way to connect everybody together, to support each other in your health journey, because we know that that has made a huge difference for us to be connected with other ambassadors, to learn a little more about the products and how they work, and healthy tips that help you get even more results. So having community and hearing from other people and learning from each other has made such a difference for us. And we hope that it will for you too. So what we're going to do is first, we're going to just share some information that we think will be encouraging and helpful. And then at the end, we'll stop the recording, and then we can have like more of a question time and sharing time. That way you don't have to worry about other people seeing on a recording what you have to say or share. So also, I just want to put a plug for the Healthy Together group, which is also created for those same reasons, because we found that when you have accountability, when you keep learning and you know how the products work, that motivates you to be consistent, which is the key to getting the results that you want. And also, you just get to know each other in there too. So if you're not in there already, ask your friend that invited you to this, and we'll make sure that you get invited to that. But we're going to start first with Courtney, who's going to share a little bit about a product she loves and a little bit of her story.
Okay, there we go. So I wanted to share real quick about the Active, and currently there's 3 flavors right now. We have one limited edition flavor. I think it's still in stock, right, guys? So the limited edition is the pineapple lemongrass. This one is amazing. I'm biased. I think they're all amazing, but our favorite is the peach mango, which is always in stock, and the star fruit and guava, which also is always in stock. And my husband has always been a hardcore coffee fiend, and he's been able to give up coffee completely. So he has been completely coffee free for the last year. And then I also drink it every day. I love mixing it with my Slim Hunger Control, which I'm currently drinking at the moment. And I really love it because it clears up any brain fog I might be having. I feel like I can, get out of bed and be really ready to go for the day and just have this one little drink, and I'm good for the rest of the day. And then currently the products I'm taking are ProBio 5 and Vital Biome at night, and then the Slim Hunger Control and the Active during the day. And I originally started so I could lose weight a little bit and help with my anxiety. And I went from having constant anxiety every day. I think I had about 4 panic attacks a month, to having nothing. So this is a whole new ballpark for me, but I haven't had a panic attack in I think about 3 months, which is pretty amazing when you're constantly going from always having your anxiety out of control. And then I'm down 42 pounds since last October. The weight has not come back. That's a huge change for me because I tried everything and nothing worked for me. So if you're really on the fence about starting out Plexus for anxiety or depression or whatever you're trying to do, like, I'm a testament that it completely works, and I would love to show anyone progress pictures after this all ends. I'll post it to the Healthy Together group. But is that it? Anybody else have any questions?
That's amazing. Thank you, Courtney, for sharing that. It's also the triplex is what I first got on, and that also helped me with my anxiety. But that's just awesome. And then I think Chris is going to share now about some changes going on with Plexus and things that are coming up, just so y'all are aware of them.
Okay, so some of what I'm going to get into is a little bit nuts and boltsy, but we're going to try to keep it super short and concise. So Plexus is doing this thing, they're calling it modernization of the compensation plan. Okay, so basically they're changing up a few things, trying to tweak some things to make the business side of Plexus, and not even just the business side, even like customer experience, better and easier. So a couple of things. So in June, the main thing that they did is they tweaked just a little bit how we get paid. And now starting in September, they are doing something kind of feels major to a lot of us who have been around for a long time. So in the past, when you joined Plexus, you had to like, if you wanted to be an ambassador, you had to, so that's to get the best price. Then you had to have your social security number. It was a little bit complicated to try to figure out what I should order and how. And if you didn't do that, then you could either be a preferred customer or retail customer. Anyway, we don't need to get into that. But now it's much more streamlined. When someone new comes to Plexus, they're going to have two choices. They can either be a retail customer, which basically just means they want to only be a customer. They want to pay the highest price. Who wants that? No one. Anyway, and then there's VIP customers. So VIP customers are basically what we would call now, like, or in the past, we would have called those people wholesale ambassadors. So if you've been around long enough, you know that like there are kind of two different kinds of ambassadors, the kinds of ambassadors who are really trying to work the business, right? And trying to tell more people and, maybe make some income or make enough to pay for their products or whatever. So that was what we called just an ambassador. And then we had these people called wholesale ambassadors that really didn't want the business part, but they wanted the best deal. And they wanted to take the products consistently and stuff so that, that's so now Plexus is changing it. Those people, I mean, you're not going to change where you're at now, but new people coming in, if they don't want the business side, then they can just be a VIP customer, and a VIP customer gets 25% off, just like ambassadors do. They're able to get Plexus perks. So it makes it so that they can get a lot of those great benefits of being an ambassador, but they don't get the business side. They won't be talked to by Plexus about the business side. You'll know how to talk to them better, if that makes sense. And then if they decide they want to share, every VIP customer will have a referral link that they can, even if they just want to share it with like their one friend who thinks that what they're doing sounds cool, they'll have a referral link to send to that person. And then they can choose whether they want to earn, what is it called? Now I'm going to forget and don't have it written down. They can choose product credit. So basically just money that they could use towards more products in the future, or they can choose to upgrade to a brand ambassador and then start getting commissions and being paid that way. Okay, so everyone from now on starts off as either a retail customer or a VIP customer. A VIP customer, if they decide they want to do the business, then they have to share their link. It has to be used, and then they have the choice. Do I want to become a brand ambassador? Then they just have to like check some boxes basically. Or I don't, and I just get product credit and it goes for my next order. Super simple. So this is a great thing. What this does is a couple of things. It makes it easier for people who are joining in the first place. The sign up process is going to be really simple. And they're even going to have this cute little survey that helps them figure out what products would be best for them. And it's going to recommend products for them, which I think is awesome. Takes so much off of us to try to communicate that, because it's a lot to communicate. So they take this little survey. It's only like 2 or 3 questions, and then it recommends what packs they should get. And then they move from there. And then if they decide, they can use their referral link, everyone gets one. They can use it or they don't have to. And if they do, then they can choose whether or not they want to become a brand ambassador and do, get more involved in the business side, or they can choose to just get product credit for, their next orders. So there's a whole bunch more nuts and bolts than that. But that's really what you need to know. So what does that mean though? Okay, so what does that mean for you, me, everyone else? First of all, it's a really good thing for Plexus, because what it does is, from the outside looking in, we'll be much more able to tell who is an ambassador and who is a customer. If you've been around a long time, that's something that's very important, especially to like some outside organizations that look at network marketing companies and want to make sure that they're running things properly. And this is actually a really good thing in that regard. And it's a good thing for all of us because it makes Plexus more accessible, easier, the process much less complicated and involved, which is always a good thing. Nobody has time for complicated, involved things, right? We want everything to be simple, easy, and that's exactly what it's going to do. Another thing that you could do, if perchance you have some people who were preferred customers in the past, that's not a thing anymore, right? So no more preferred customers. So if you know some people who were preferred customers or who are preferred customers, they automatically become VIP customers. So you probably just want to talk to them and say, hey, did you realize? I mean, Plexus is going to tell us them too, but people lose track of their emails, right? So you're getting a better deal. They're getting 25% off instead of 10 or 15 or whatever it was before. So that's a big deal. And they have a chance for 30 days here, right after they change to VIP customer. They have 30 days to actually order a welcome pack, which is a huge deal because welcome packs are by far the best deal ever, right? So they want to get in on that. So that's, and then maybe you even want to recommend a few welcome packs to them, like, hey, you should try this one or something, whatever, screenshot a couple of options to give them ideas. Also, it really, if you're like, this is complicated and I don't know, it's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out. And really, we just need to be more excited and keep moving forward. It will make sense. It'll be easier. And let's just keep getting healthier and, one step at a time. So I'm excited about it. It's a lot of actually really good things. Some of the nuts and bolts can get a little complicated, but it's all about actually making it more simple and better. And at the end of our time here, I know I said a lot of stuff, so we will definitely have some times for questions if you have them.
Yeah, and one thing, I don't think you said this, but this month, because they had to delay all these changes, they did something special where all the preferred customers get ambassador price this month ahead of time. So that's something, if you're a preferred customer and you're watching this, it'll automatically give you that lower price. Or if you have preferred customers, you could let them know. Like if they haven't ordered in a while, they might want to just know that now they can get the ambassador wholesale price, which is really nice. And they also they have some really neat incentives for new people that they can join for $1, get the welcome pack, even discounted with the code, the SAM 2020 code, and then they get a free bag of the pineapple that Courtney just talked about, which is really cool. Okay, so Lene is going to share now about an upcoming event that we're having.
Hey, so yes, the 3-day, and I am just curious how many of you have maybe done a 3-day before, either put in the comments below or raise a hand, and let us know if you liked it, if you enjoyed it. The thing I'm going to show you real quick, what comes in a 3-day. I unfortunately don't have a 3-day box here, but it comes with the Active, which Courtney already talked about, and the Hunger Control Slim, which she already mentioned, and then Metaburn and Lean. And I don't have the Lean, like the small sample pack, but I have the big bag that it comes in. This is the chocolate flavor, super yummy. And so those are the 4 products that will come in the 3-day box. And let me think, what was I going to say about that? I dropped my Slim. Some of the things that I liked about it is it's number one, it's super easy and fairly affordable, super cheap, I think, to try these products for 3 days. And I love the accountability in the group. And I also love the chance to get to know other people in the group. So those were some of my things that I liked about the group. So I would love to see what you guys, how you enjoyed the group as well. But that's what I have to say about that. And I'm going to turn it back over to Tracy, and she's going to talk a little bit more about that.
Okay, so this is the box that comes in. This one's empty. But there's 3 of these packets, and the samples are missing in here, but you can kind of get an idea what it's like. And it gives you tips on how to take it. There's even some recipes and help tips. So there's one of those for each day. So she said, they're $19.99. And the neat thing is that it comes with a $20 coupon. So it's basically like, you get your money back. if you end up ordering more products. So there's two things I wanted to share about that is if you're already on products and maybe you haven't tried those products, it's a really great way to be able to try them out. You learn about them in the group and you can kind of see, do I like the vanilla or the chocolate? And do I like this kind of active? Do I like the hunger control or do I like the other one better? And how do I feel on MetaBurn? So you're not going to get, all the results that you would get as you're consistent on the products, but it gives you like a taste test and an initial like learning and trying it. So it's great for ambassadors because then the next month you can use that $20 coupon on any $99 combination. You would just do a one-time order and just change the date of your subscription to the next month because you have to do it as a one-time order to get the coupon. The other thing is that it's a really easy way to share with someone else, to see if they want to do this with you, because they can kind of try things out and see what they like and what they don't like, and then they get a $20 off of their welcome pack that they order if they want to get on it on some products. And it actually applies to any combination or any welcome pack. They don't have to do these particular products if they decide, to try the triplex or something else. So I really love that. So basically, this event that we're going to do is going to start on the 21st. So it's a Tuesday through Thursday, 3 days. People can do it on their own, or they can join us in this Facebook group, which, like I said, just talks about the products. People will share some live testimonies. We'll have some fun giveaways. It's just a really fun way to get introduced to it or to try it together. So if anyone wants to do this or invite anyone, you probably want to do it soon just so they get their products in time. So that's coming up, and we're going to be trying to do these little Zoom meetups more regularly. There's a couple of newer products, the Hydrate, which is like a hydration product, which is I really like. I'm excited to share about that. I don't know, have you all tried it? Anybody want to raise their hand? It's like a blueberry akea. So maybe, next week or the following week, we can share about that. There's also, they just announced that there's a new greens product that has like fermented vegetables and fruit. What else is in there? Like kombucha green tea, just lots of great healthy stuff. I'm looking forward to trying it and seeing how it tastes. But I know it's a lot of really amazing healthy stuff. So we can learn about that together as well. And if there's things that you would like to learn about or questions you have or things you'd like to see us talk about, definitely let us know if there's a better time for you guys. We're going to try to do different times so that we can hit, different people that have different schedules. Definitely let us know that too. We're kind of working with, all the time zones here. So trying to find a happy medium. So if you weren't able to come in person and you're hearing the recording right now, we would love for you to come to the next one. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to turn off the recording and we're going to have some time just to talk with each other and, share questions or, what you're working on, whatever you want to share. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Did we forget anything, Chris or Lene? No.
Yeah. Well, at least
Okay. Well, thanks for coming.
Hold on. I pushed something funny. First of
Oh,
all,
okay.
I know something got weird. And also, you were breaking up for me. Was she breaking up for anyone else? No.
No.
Okay. Awesome. Good. So, well, I hope that doesn't mean that the recording is funny. But anyway. Okay. Well, if you have questions or if you feel like you don't know what she talked about, let me just say a couple things just to make sure. We're going to do a 3-day together coming up soon. So we would love for you to join us, and we would love for you to maybe see if there's somebody else that you know that would like to try it. And we want to have more of these meetups, and we're planning to do some in the future, and we'll try to keep you updated as to when those are. So that got all blurry for me. So hopefully we got that. But okay, I will go ahead and turn off the recording, and then we will have some questions.